everyone. My name is Jasmine. Let me first start off by saying this is probably like my 10th take on doing a video. Who would have thought that this would be this hard? Anyways, I am from Central Oregon and I am married to a wonderful husband. We've been married for 2 years. We have a 1-year-old son named Hector and an Australian Kelpie named Cora. I enjoy being outdoors. I love gardening. I love hiking. I love camping, anything outdoors. Um, I have just recently gotten into rock climbing. It is so difficult, but I am trying my hardest to maybe become better at it. We'll see. But another interest of mine is cooking and baking. I love to bake different things and try cooking different foods, and ultimately I would say that that would probably be like a stress reliever mechanism that I use. Um, I work at the National Guard Oregon Youth Challenge program, where we help at-risk teens get their credits and be able to transition back into society a little bit easier and better. I love my job. I would say that at first I was a little scared. I was never in a military environment before. My husband was military, and so I had no idea what I was getting myself into. But after a while, I've really gotten the hang of it, and I enjoy my job. Um, I keep saying I'm sorry. I am working my way up to a bachelor's in elementary education, and I don't know. I think I want to continue my education and work my way up to a master's and hopefully be done with school then, unless I decide to change my mind somehow. I'm known to do that a lot. Uh, let's see. I think it's looking about a year or so until I get my bachelor's, unless I take a few extra classes. I know I was looking at Christian counseling as well, so we'll see if I stay on track or not. What I want to learn from this class, I want to learn to not be afraid to speak in public and to not use or like and so much or I just want to be able to speak fluently. I know working in the facility that I work at right now, it's really hard to sometimes get in front of people, especially large groups, and just speak naturally. One thing about me that has been life changing, I would say the moment that me and my husband were ready to move out and be on our own. We are very adventurous people and we like to take risks. And so our family lives in Southern California and we just happened to decide that, you know what, we want to move to a different state. And within a few short months, my husband had found a job in Oregon and he told me, he's like, okay, they want me in 2 weeks, so we got to move. And we managed to pick up our lives and move within 2 weeks to Oregon. We struggled a lot. We lived in a motel for almost a month and we were down to our last dollar. We wouldn't have been able to pay for another night in the motel, but it was unique in a way that one of my husband's coworkers, he had opened up his house to us. He's like, you know what? I don't know you guys. Why don't you guys come and stay with us until you guys are able to find a place of your own? And so we moved in with them. We stayed 2 weeks in their house until we were able to find an apartment. And the crazy story behind that was my husband had found an apartment in Oregon, and we had went to go look at it, and it was horrible. It smelled like cigarettes. It there was just weird people. Sorry for using the word weird, but there there's weird people around the facility. It just didn't make me feel safe. And I think God was shutting that door for us. We talked to the lady, and she's like, I understand that you guys put in your paperwork, but I'm sorry, we don't have any more vacancies, and you guys are going to have to look elsewhere. So that's when we went to our coworker's house, and we kept looking. We didn't stop looking. And within 2 weeks, we found another opening. And we moved in. And then, on top of all of this, my husband had a car that you would use in Southern California where it doesn't rain or snow. And we moved up during the worst time ever. We moved up in one of their most snowiest years, and he had summer tires. He got stuck everywhere. And I was stuck in the motel, worried, where is he? But going back to the story, so we were able to find an apartment, start our lives, and it's just been nonstop. God has been opening our doors, and what it has taught me most was I just need to be patient, and I need to be open. I need to be listening, and I can't just expect to do things on my own, because when I do things on my own or when I try making a way for myself, it just doesn't happen. And so, just all the struggles that we went through and all the blessings that we've received in the same, it's just been amazing. And I don't regret the decision that we made, and our relationship is stronger. Our just ourselves, where our spiritual walk is stronger within the Lord, and it's a blessing. But I'm over my time, and that's me. So yeah, I can't wait to meet you guys.